Run from Rafah, the way you ran from Gaza City, the way you ran from Jabalia, the way you ran from Deir al-Balah, the way you ran from Beit Hanun, the way you ran from Han Yunis. Run, or we will kill you. We will drop GBU-39 bombs on your tent encampments and set them ablaze. We will spray you with bullets from our machine gun-equipped drones. We will pound you with artillery and tank shells. We will shoot you down with snipers. We will decimate your tents, your refugee camps, your cities, your towns, your homes, your schools, your hospitals, and your water purification plants. We will rain death from the sky. Run for your lives again and again and again. Pack up the few belongings you have left. Blankets, a couple of pots, some clothes. We don't care how exhausted you are, how hungry you are, how terrified you are, how sick you are, how old you are, how young you are. Run, run, run. And when you run in terror to one part of Gaza, we will make you turn around and run to another, trapped in a labyrinth of death, back and forth, up and down, side to side, 6, 7, 8 times. We toy with you like mice in a trap, then we deport you so you can never return, or we kill you. Let the world denounce the genocide. What do we care? The billions in military aid flows unchecked from our American ally, the fighter jets, the artillery shells, the tanks, the bombs, an endless supply. We kill children by the thousands. We kill women and the elderly by the thousands. The sick and the injured, without medicine and hospitals, die. We poison the water. We cut off the food. We make you starve. We created this hell. We are the masters. Law, duty, a code of conduct. They do not exist for us. But first, we toy with you. We humiliate you. We terrorize you. We revel in your fear. We are amused by your pathetic attempts to survive. You are not human. You are creatures, Untermensch. We feed our lust for domination. Look at our posts on social media. They have gone viral. One shows soldiers grinning in a Palestinian home with the owners tied up and blindfolded in the background. We loot rugs, cosmetics, motorbikes, jewelry, watches, cash, gold, antiquities. We mock your misery. We cheer your death. We celebrate our religion, our nation, our identity, our superiority by negating and erasing yours. Depravity is moral. Atrocity is heroism. Genocide is redemption.
You consider what's happening in Gaza a genocide? You would consider it a genocide? So, Mr. Trump, I got a question. Do you consider Gaza to be a genocide? Wouldn't answer it.
When I'm back in the White House, the United States will stand with Israel all the way, 100%, without hesitation, without qualification.
If you don't want to vote for Jill, vote for Donald Trump. But do not give a vote to Kamala Harris.
Israel has received a shipment of heavy Mk-84 bombs from the United States after U.S. President Donald Trump lifted an embargo imposed on these weapons by the previous Biden administration. According to a statement from Israel's defense ministry on Sunday morning, the shipment of over 1,500 Mk-84 bombs. The Mk-84 is an unguided 2,000-pound bomb, which the Biden administration blocked to Israel over concern the weapons would be used to strike in Gaza. In one of his first acts as president, Trump lifted the weapons embargo.
Share this story far and wide. For the first time ever, the U.S. Air Force flew its B-52 nuclear bomber at a low altitude right next to Gaza last night. Imagine being so scared of the Palestinian resistance in this tiny strip of land that you have to threaten them with a nuclear bomber. Trump just approved $2.04 billion in bombs for Israel, $675 million in missile firing systems for Israel, and $295 million worth of bulldozers for Israel. How does Trump understand that it's not America's job to pay for Ukraine's war, but somehow he does think it's America's job to pay for Israel's war and to fund their genocide.
Why are we giving bombs to Israel? For God's sake, this needs to end.
So the Israeli government is preparing a hell plan for the Gaza Strip that would involve cutting all electricity and water to the territory on top of the blocking of food, fuel, and all other goods that was announced by Netanyahu the other day. And this was reported by the Israeli broadcaster Khan. And according to this report, this so-called hell plan, which I think that's a reference to Trump, saying, you know, let all hell break loose, open the gates of hell on Gaza. I mean, Gaza, they've already turned it into hell. The report says this would also involve forcing Palestinians in northern Gaza to move to the south to prepare for a resumption of the bombing campaign. But I mean, how are you going to get them to go south? The only way to do that is under threat of death, starvation, and bombing. So
If you don't want to vote for Jill, vote for Donald Trump. But do not give a vote to Kamala Harris.
Where are my Muslims for Trump? Dearborn, Michigan, you in the house? Jill Stein, this is your time. This is your time to shine, Stein. Speak up. How about all those leftists who came out and said don't vote for Kamala Harris because she's just as bad as Donald Trump and she's for genocide? How about that? Where are you guys? Really thought that Donald Trump was going to be good for Gaza and Palestinians? You guys really thought that? So great. You said, come on out. Don't vote for Kamala Harris. Either stay home or vote for Donald Trump. Let's hear from you now. Post. Let's see these videos. This is your victory march, right? Donald Trump won. He's now talking about Gaza. He's talking about Palestinians. It's front and center. Let's hear it. I want to hear you guys' take. Where are you, Dearborn? Speak up. You guys had 40,000 people. Probably stay home. Michigan went red. That was one of the states that helped determine this election. Jill Stein, you were on this app for months. The political cicada, Jill Stein, who comes out every 4 years to ruin everything. Where are you?
Not just Democrats saying you're helping Donald Trump. Donald Trump is saying, he said at a rally, Jill Stein, I like her very much. You know why? She takes 100% from them. Donald Trump seems to like your candidacy. Steve Bannon has said the same thing. Why? According to the Associated Press, just last week, Jefferson Thomas, a longtime Republican Party operative from Colorado, submitted petition signatures that his GOP law firm gathered on behalf of your campaign in New Hampshire. Republicans are cynically working to get you on the ballot. The Republicans, it's not just Republicans saying you're helping Republicans. You yourself seem to endorse that message, Jill Stein, over the weekend. You liked a comment on Instagram which said, and I quote, "The Dems need to be stopped. Either vote for Trump, or if you can't, then vote green." It's one of
This poll last night from Rasmussen, and I like her also, Jill Stein. I like her very much. You know why? She takes 100% from them.
I don't think she's a shill. She's not. She's the worst. She's an AIPAC shill. She's probably a Mossad shill.
Where are all those leftists on here talking about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, how they're no better? Do you think Kamala Harris would have done this?
Bad things happening in the world right now. I just have one question I know is on everyone's mind. Where's Jill Stein? Where is Jill Stein? I was told she was going to lead this resistance. Where's Jill?
Now you're finding out, you dumb fucking idiots. Now you're just figuring this shit out. You're so fucking stupid and you deserve it. You fucking deserve it because you're so dumb.
Basically, they're all a bunch of dumb fucks. They are easily fooled because they're dumb as rocks.
Kamala Harris is looking real good now, huh? I said Kamala Harris is looking real good now, huh?
Y'all wanted to play the fuck around game so goddamn badly. Well, you are fixing to find out very bigly.